3 tiers of movement. What is it and why does it matter? We're gonna use this white line to give us a good visual of what I'm talking about. You're gonna throw a pitch, it comes right down this white line, and before it gets to the catcher, it moves this way. The next pitch comes right down this white line, and before it gets to the catcher, it moves this way, which is really good to have 2 pitches that move in exact opposite directions of each other. Let's imagine that all the pitches that I'm talking about are moving the exact same speed, okay? So a hitter is not having to consider different speeds, but only different movements. All right, so you've got 2 pitches that exactly mirror each other. Now the hitter has if you throw both of these pitches 50-50, 50% of the time on one and 50% of the time on the other, the hitter obviously has the ability to guess and will be right half of the time. It's really important to find a 3rd tier of movement. And if you have 2 pitches that deviate from the line before they get to the catcher, then it's important to throw a pitch that stays on the line before you get to the catcher. If you have 2 pitches that stay on the line, imagine a 4-seam at the top of the zone and a gyro slider, 12-6 curveball. Those are 2 pitches that stay on the line, right? And it's really good to have those to work off of each other, but it's important to have a 3rd pitch that deviates from the line, all right? Imagine a slider or a cutter or anything that moves east-west. If you have 2 pitches like we talked about initially that move east-west off of the line, it's important to have a pitch that stays on the line, whether that's a 4-seam at the top and you have a sinker or a changeup and a slider, 2 pitches that move off the line, it's important to have that 3rd one that stays on it. When you do this, you create triangles, movement triangles, right? And it makes the hitter have to really think about, do they want to guess? Can they really eliminate one half of the plate or another when one stays straight and the other 2 might move off the plate? So it puts the hitter in a bad spot, and it helps you be able to, even if you can't fool them with depth in terms of how fast the pitch is, you have a better shot at throwing a pitch they don't expect and being able to play pitches off of each other because you've understood the 3 tiers of movement.